guitar, piano, and bass, and I teach guitar, piano, and bass here at Bridge That Sound. 1, 2, 3, 1. I've played in bands for probably my entire life since I was, well, since I was 14 or 15. Primarily and mostly like original bands and stuff like that. I went to school for music performance and jazz and in classical. I started teaching immediately after I graduated from college and kept playing and teaching, and that's basically all I do now. I look to teach people what they want to learn. Primarily, I believe in the fact that if you want to learn what you're gonna be taught, and if it's like a favorite song of yours, or if it's just something that you've been wanting to expand upon, you'll end up doing the work. Whereas if I just like sit around and give like scales and chords for days and drills, you might not want to. I do believe like primarily in practice and hard practice, but using that practice for a practical purpose. Primarily being like learning the songs that you actually want to play, so you can play along to them and jam with your friends and do stuff like that. I like teaching primarily because it's a sense of community and also a sense of like bringing people to improve something about themselves. A lot of times I don't think people realize that if they're like disciplined enough in something that they can actually accomplish something very easily, but they don't have that extra push to get there. And I think that's what online lessons kind of lose a little bit, is that, incentive to keep pushing and to do something better than you thought you could possibly do it. I'd say the one thing that I've learned in my life in terms of really getting good at your trade and getting good at what you play is to be patient with what you're doing, and that none of it will happen overnight. I think a lot of people, especially nowadays, think that like, if you come in the lesson, you put the time in the lesson, it's gonna, somehow make you come out the other end a player, and it really just takes like hours and hours and hours of dedication and just going over things and having pride in your work and really putting the work in so that it comes naturally and effortlessly. But you have a shelf life of like talent, and then eventually it's just work. 3